right, here are the rules. There'll be 4 rounds of 10 questions from different categories. You'll get 1 point for each correct answer. Some questions may have more than 1 point. Spelling does not count unless asked for. Feel free to pause the video at any time and have fun.
Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Trivia Night at Common Grounds. Hey! Tonight we have 3 teams. The Peruvian Boot Monkeys. Better Off Without 'Em. And the Mysterians. Well, is everyone ready? From what parent TV show did Trapper John MD spin off? Question number 2. Science. What snooty nickname is applied to gases like neon, argon, krypton, and xenon that refuse to interact with other elements? Question number 3. The subject is food. Think outside the bun, and you can order a nacho cheese Dorito Locos Taco Supreme from what fast food restaurant? Question number 4 involves bodies of water. Over what ocean did Amelia Earhart disappear? Question number 5, South America. This is a 2-point picture clue. Name the adjacent South American countries by their flag. Country A. Country B flag. Question number 6. The subject is law. The World Wrestling Foundation, WWF, changed its acronym to WWE after a year 2000 lawsuit from what conservationist NGO? Question number 7. Nicknames. What rhyming nickname is shared by jazz clarinetist Charles Russell, baseball player Harold Reese, and actor Paul Reubens? Question number 8 involves poetry. How many lines are there in traditional Japanese haiku? Question number 9, marketing. What 3-word Nike slogan was borrowed from serial killer Gary Gilmore's last words? And question number 10, Pirates / Spanish 101. Guillermo in Spanish was the first name of the pirate Captain Kidd. In other words, the Spanish name Guillermo means what in English? Okay, here we go. Question number 1 was MASH. Question 2, these gases are called the noble gases. The restaurant where we can buy that, whatever you want to call it, is Taco Bell. Amelia Earhart disappeared over the Pacific Ocean. The South American countries that are adjacent, that are represented by these flags, are Argentina and Uruguay. The law question, the World Wildlife Fund. Nicknames. All of these artists were nicknamed Pee-wee. There are 3 lines in a traditional Japanese haiku. Gary Gilmore's last words, just do it. And Guillermo is the Spanish word for William. This was an 11-point round. Okay, let's hear your scores. Peruvian boot monkeys, 10. Hey, very good. Better off without them, 7. Mysterians. Peruvian boot monkeys, 10. Better off without them, 7. The Mysterians in the lead with 11. As we go into round number 2. Okay, round number 2, question 1. The subject is war. War. Like many cities, what capital of Poland was almost completely destroyed during World War II? Question number 2. Subject, botany. What kind of tree was the last thing Sonny Bono saw before his death? Question number 3. Math. Who founded gravity and calculus? Question number 4. The subject is alcohol. When King George VI visited what country in 1939, Crown Royal whiskey was introduced there as a tribute? Round 2, question 5, geography. Beginning with an unusual pair of consonants, what African country calls itself the land of 1,000 hills? Round 2, question 6, current events. 2 points. The construction of the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline will connect what 2 G8 countries? Question 7. Travel. Atocha, which shares its name with a famous sunken treasure ship, is the largest railway station in what capital city? Question number 8 is a picture clue involving the 70s. What actor was on stage when Robert Opel streaked the 1974 Academy Awards? Question number 9 involves music. A year and a half after losing his left arm in a street racing accident, drummer Rick Allen rejoins what Pyromania band? And number 10 involves monsters. Who got its name by combining the Japanese words for gorilla and whale? And that ends round 2. Okay, everyone, here are the answers. Question 1, Warsaw. Question 2, a pine tree. Isaac Newton founded gravity and calculus. Crown Royal was introduced in Canada. The African country that begins with 2 unusual vowels and calls itself the land of 1,000 hills is Rwanda. Current events, 2 points. The construction of the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline connects Russia and Germany. And the Atocha railway station is in Madrid. And that famous actor that we see here is David Niven. The answer to question number 9 is Del Leopard. Def Leopard. And the monster, Godzilla. Okay, let's hear your scores. Peruvian boot monkeys. 8. Better off without them. 7. And Mysterians? 7. We have a tie for first place with 18 between Peruvian boot monkeys and the Mysterians.
All right, here are the halftime rules. The halftime question is basically a guess, so the team that comes closest wins a prize. Now, that team does have the option of passing the prize to the next closest team in hopes of winning a larger grand prize. If there is a tie for a prize, there will be a tiebreaker question, so take your best guess and good luck.
Okay, here we go with our halftime question. The closest team to the correct number wins. The subject is skydiving. On this day in 1921, Arthur G. Hamilton set a new parachute record, safely jumping from how many feet high? Okay, team number 1, Peruvian boot monkeys. What was your answer? 30,000. 30,000. Better off without them? 189. And the Mysterians? The correct answer is 24,400 feet. The winner, the Peruvian boot monkeys. Okay, congratulations to Team Peruvian Boot Monkeys for winning the halftime prize. Okay, are we ready for round 3? Round 3, question 1. Cartoons. What cartoon character is named for Princess Dala's, D-A-L-A apostrophe S, diamond in the 1963 film? Question number 2 involves classic TV. co-stars. 2 points. Name the TV show with Tony Danza by the following co-stars. Judd Hirsch. The other co-star is Alyssa Milano. Question number 3, sports. What school is the overall number 1 seed in this year's March Madness college basketball tournament? Question number 4 involves directors. In 1961, thousands of seabirds suddenly and mysteriously pummel coastal homes in Santa Cruz, California, inspiring what director's thriller, The Birds? The subject of question number 5 is medicine. Named for an American surgeon, McBurney's incision is a cut in the lower right abdomen used when removing what? Question number 6. Cooking. What do you call the basic tomato-based spaghetti sauce whose name means, quote, in sailor's style? Question number 7. Movies. With Mark Wahlberg as Dirk Diggler and Heather Graham as Roller Girl, what 1997 epic was retitled His Powerful Device Makes Him Famous for Hong Kong release? Question number 8, literature. Centennial, a suburb of Denver, is named for the title town in what author's 1974 novel, Centennial? Question number 9 involves the 60s. Timothy Leary famously told young people to turn on, tune in, do what? Turn on, tune in, fill in the blank. Okay, the last question for round 3, number 10, involves mythology. Seen on amulets, what beetle was a sacred symbol of revival in Egyptian mythology? Okay, here are the answers for round 3. The cartoon, The Pink Panther. Number 2 is a 2-point question. Tony Danza starred with Judd Hirsch in Taxi and with Alyssa Milano in Who's the Boss? Sports. Gonzaga is the number 1 seed. The famous director, Alfred Hitchcock. Oh, number 5, medicine is the appendix. How many of us still have our appendix? Appendices. Oh, God. Okay. The spaghetti sauce is called marinara. The Mark Wahlberg and Heather Graham film is called Boogie Nights. Boogie Nights. And James Michener wrote Centennial. That was number 8. Number 9, Timothy Leary said, turn on, tune in, drop out. And in Egyptian mythology, the sacred beetle was the scarab. Okay, scores for round 3. Peruvian boot monkeys.
We know we got 6.
6. Better off without them?
Are you ready for this?
10. Yay! Whoopee! This was an 11-point round, by the way. Mysterians? 8.
Wow.
Okay, the Peruvian boot monkeys, 24. Better off without them, 24. Mysterians are in the lead with 26. Going into the last round. Okay, round number 4, question 1. Colors. Tiffany and Company has a registered trademark on its signature shade of what color? Question number 2, the subject is treasure. The cipher that leads to the treasure in the movie National Treasure is hidden on the back of what important document? Question number 3, this week in history. On March 23rd, 1956, what country became the first Islamic republic, even though it was still within the British Commonwealth? Question number 4 involves classical music B, like Bob words, B words. Beginning with the letter B, what period of music that saw the first attempts at opera ended with the death of Johann Sebastian Bach? Question number 5 is about Asia. The name of what artistic dynasty that began in 1368 means bright in Chinese? Question number 6. The subject is gambling. How many hole cards is each player dealt in Texas Hold'em? Question number 7. The Bible. Which of the 12 apostles said, quote, except I thrust my hand into his side, I will not believe? Question number 8. Animals and music. A South African song became Winaway before it was turned into what hit song by the Tokens in 1961? Question number 9. Musicals. Who plays the title character in the 1955 musical Daddy Longlegs? And the last question, number 10, the subject is games. A major character in the game of Clue uses what bird name as a surname? Tiffany and Company's color is blue. The cipher was on the back of the Declaration of Independence. On March 23rd, 1956, Pakistan became the first Islamic republic. Question 4, the answer is the Baroque period of music. Question number 5, the Ming Dynasty. In Texas Hold'em, each player is dealt 2 hole cards. And the Apostle, Doubting Thomas. And the name of the song, The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Now, who played Daddy Longlegs? Fred Astaire. And in the game of Clue, the answer is Peacock, Mrs. Peacock. Let us hear the scores. Peruvian Boot Monkeys, 8. Better Off Without 'Em, 6. And the Mysterians, 10. So the Mysterians wins with 36 points.
All right, here are the final question rules. You can bet up to all of your earned points on this final question. You must get all parts of the question correct to add your bet to your score, or else you lose those points. The team with the highest score after this question wins the final prize of the night.
Okay, the teams can vote on the subject of the final question. It can either be poetry or astronomy. How many teams want the subject to be poetry? Oh, and and how many teams want astronomy? Well, I guess the subject is poetry. Okay, here's the question. Poetry. What poet has been called the Belle of Amherst, the White Witch of Amherst, and the Queen Recluse? Yeah, those are all 3 nicknames for the same person. The answer is Emily Dickinson. Okay, now I'm going to name a team and say yes or no whether you have the correct answer. Peruvian Boot Monkeys. Yes. Better Off Without 'Em. Yes. Mysterians. Okay, the final winner, Better Off Without 'Em. Y'all did great. Thanks for coming. Yeah, thanks for coming out, everyone.